What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of insight of what I've been experiencing here in Bucharest, and then I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on what's going on with Kamala Harris, because that's what we're really here for. But just came from the restaurant. A couple different observations. The first one is I didn't realize that smoking was like aphrodisiac, or maybe it's just the norm here. I don't know, because all of the women do it. Everywhere you go, there's a designated smoking spot. And cigarettes is like a thing here. You know, I thought that cigarettes had practically got eradicated back when we was in like the late 90s, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know, whereas we in America, not me in particular because I don't smoke, whereas we in America, we kind of champion marijuana, they still champion cigarettes. So it's a big deal. That's number one. Number two, obviously they know that we from America, and they're like, yo, you're an American? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. And then I was trying to figure out, well, what does that mean, right? And so part of what that means is tipping. So other cultures, a lot of other cultures, especially people that are visiting from here, they don't tip. That's just a norm. And so, you know, that's an interesting thing for America, because there's so many different cultures that visit America, and they be popping out here too, but there's so many different cultures that visit America, but so many of them don't tip. You know what I'm saying? So when you come here, they appreciate it, but they're not necessarily expecting it, because of a lot of people that visit here, they don't tip because of their cultures. And so they always pleasantly surprised when they see people here from America, because it's like, oh man, y'all tipping? Oh, we balling, we didn't made it. And so it was like 5%, 10%? I said, no, 25%. 20? That dude was about to lose his mind. All right, you want to go this way? Let's roll this way. So that's the second thing. The last thing is, come on. The last thing is that, and this place is gorgeous, as you can see around me. Look at it, it's beautiful. It's absolutely a beautiful place. The last thing is, and I don't even know what's down here, but I see a lot of people walking down here, so I might as well walk down here myself. Obviously, the preferred language is Romanian, but everybody that's in the service industry, it seems like they speak both English and Romanian. That's number one. And then number two, zero black people. Yep, 0 black people here, and so much so to where like you'll see people staring at you, which is not a bad thing. I'm not tripping about it, but you'll see people staring at you, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, they just staring at me because I know that they're not used to seeing black people. I've only seen one other group. When I say group, I'm gonna say 2 people, and they were parents of other people that was here for Taekwondo for the same thing that my daughter's here for. But yeah, no black people here. So if you're a person that feels as though, you need to have representation, then this place is not for you. For me, I'm cool. I'm cool no matter where I go. And I'm also, and it's funny because this one lady was staring at me, and then I kept catching her. And then I'm like, you know, I'm just kind of like, so then she wound up getting up and said, can I touch your beard? And just wanted to touch my beard. I don't know what that means. So, but anyways, yeah, it's interesting. It's a lot of people out all the time. As you can see, everybody is smoking and all of that. All right, so that's where we at with regard to that. It is 12 o'clock at night. 12 o'clock at night, their time. It is 5 o'clock our time Eastern back there. And so as you can see, we walking back over into here. I haven't even been into this area yet, but it is popping. There's lots of people down there. Everybody getting it in, and everybody is in a good mood. So, the one other thing that I want to talk about is this American election. All right, look at this place. This place is so super dreamy. We ain't see all of this. This is crazy. I can't go down there yet because I'm vlogging. So I'm gonna hold off. So before we head down there and see what's happening, let me get the rest of my thoughts off. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna get the rest of my thoughts off. So as far as American is concerned, let me say this. I don't believe, and this is truly in my heart, in my core, I don't believe even a little bit that Kamala Harris wants to win and become president of the United States of America. I think that she wants to win, but I don't think that she wants to be president. She looks tired. She looks worn out. And as you can see at that CNN town hall, it seems like, hey guys, how y'all doing? And everybody is so cool and everybody is so friendly. So again, let me just say this also, that representation is overrated. You don't need representation in order to have a good time. Everybody got good energy. Everybody is cool, whether you're from here or not. This is an arts place. If you can see down there in the back, it's pretty cool. But again, I don't think that she wants to become president of the United States of America. I think she wants to win because she don't want to lose to Donald Trump. But I don't believe that she wants to become president. She looks stressed. Her neck is becoming more wrinkled. Her answers is more canned. And she's saying the same thing over and over again. I think she's doing what she has to do. Some people was reporting that she had took a day off from campaigning. How do you take days off when you're 10 days away from a national election? So I don't think that she wants to lose, but I think that she sees the writing on the wall. She's becoming desperate. She's throwing Hail Marys. She's going to do things that she wouldn't normally do or that they wasn't doing early in the campaign. And she hadn't been getting her reps. And what I mean by getting her reps, that means that she wasn't putting herself in a position like a J.D. Vance, right? J.D. Vance has been on every single platform, taking all of the hate, the vitriol, going back and forth with people and stuff like that. Kamala Harris, not so much. She hasn't been taking the reps, and it shows. You know, she doesn't have any strong ability to be able to pivot off of whatever the talking points are. Anytime that she gets pressed, similar to what Anderson Cooper was doing at the town hall, she looks like a fish out of water. She still hasn't figured out how to answer any questions when it comes to their fumble and immigration. If I were them, I would just be like, yo, it's Biden's fault. Our current president, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but we just had two different philosophies. If you guys want me to actually be honest with y'all and y'all want me to win this thing, then I can't have canned answers. And these current politicians, you know, she's had a relatively newer way of approaching things when she's been leveraging a black woman for Kamala Harris and the AKAs and the Divine Nine and all of that. You never seen that before, but it's still the same old political bullcrap, meaning that the things that she thought made sense, it's not making sense. What politicians don't understand is that people are okay with you being flawed, but they're not okay with you lying and giving them canned answers, because people don't want traditional politicians anymore. They don't want to continue to be in a space where they feel like you're selling them something instead of telling them the truth. They're okay with you saying, you know what, I was off on that, or I need a different position. I'm not flip-flopping, I'm just changing my mind because I've learned a lot and I've had a lot more new experiences that changed my perspective. But what they are not okay with is you selling them a narrative based off of something that's not true. And so that's one of the things that Donald Trump has a strength in, is that regardless of whether you agree with him or not, and we're never going to agree on 100% of anything, regardless of if you agree with him or not, he is who he is. And he's going to tell you what he honestly feels, and that's where you get the edge, is that he doesn't come off as a traditional politician. He has a really great track record of the history. And if I was her, the only way that she can win this election going forward is to completely throw Donald Trump under the bus. I mean, Donald Trump. She's already been doing that. It's to throw Biden under the bus. She's not going to do it, even though it's already been documented that they had been having troubles inside of the White House when they first started becoming an administration, and they won an election in 2020, 2021. And it's rough. It's going to be rough. I think she's going to lose by a landslide. It's going to be worse than we ever imagined. And we just going to have to figure it out from there. But I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, plus 20% off of life. And then last but not least, make sure you guys get your tickets to come and kick it with me and back in Atlanta. I'm coming back to Atlanta. We're going to be kicking it. We're going to have a good time. And it's going to be awesome. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.